Welcome to the show.
Hi.
Yeah. Welcome to the show. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it.
It's my pleasure.
It's nice to meet you. I just want to say right off the bat, for those of you who don't know, Gisele was in Taxi with Jimmy Fallon and Queen Latifah. You were the best thing in the movie. I really mean it. No, you were.
That's so sweet.
No,
Thank
I mean
you
it.
very much.
I mean it. And that's saying a lot, because Jimmy Fallon and Queen Latifah. And I thought, you played the villain, by the way.
Yeah, I'm the bad girl.
You were the bad girl, yes. And you were, now, acting, is that something you want to pursue? Because you say in the research, because I read, that you only wanted to model till a certain age, right?
Yeah. You know, I wish I had a crystal ball to kind of see what's going to happen tomorrow. I think we all kind of wish we did, right, to see what's the next day. But,
I certainly do.
But I kind of have, like, I might have one. I might have some psychic powers, but, you know, not so much.
We're going to look into that. In fact, we're going to explore some of your psychic powers in the second segment today.
I have some psychic powers.
Okay.
I'm telling you, I'm not joking.
I'm not.
But you know, it was a really fun experience. I kind of like see, you know, I see life like, you know, is a road you can go, and there's many doors that would open and close, and that was an opportunity that came along, and I thought I can have some fun doing that. And you know, if any other project comes along my way and I feel like I can do it and I can have fun doing it, I'll do it. But
yeah,
I don't. It's not something that I'm gonna like stop doing what I'm doing right now and say I'm gonna like do acting. I never done acting class or anything,
right.
So it's not. I kind of just went for like.
No, well, you were great in it. Maybe, I mean, I certainly believed you were the gorgeous villain. I really, it was easy.
Thank you very much. No, I was supposed to be a tough villain. Was I tough?
You were tough, and
okay.
I'm telling you.
I hope I was tough. I mean, that's what I was supposed to be.
I sat there waiting for you to get back on screen. That's what I did in the movie. Hey, by the way, don't tell me, for what, please don't tell me that you were like this, you know, ugly duckling growing up. You were shy and backward and all that baloney that women that look like you always say.
Well, I'm 5'11", so I'm pretty tall, and I've been 5'11" since I was about 13, 14 years old. So I was really tall, you know. So when you're a kid in school, if you have red hair, if you have freckles, whatever you have, they always find like a reason to laugh at you, you know. It's just the way kids are. So, you know, at my time, you know, I was the tallest than all the guys and all the girls. So, of course, I was strange, you know, and my whole body was like a stick. So it was not
Did they have a name for you, like, you know, red?
I had a couple like olive oil, Somalian.
You are Brazilian, right?
Yes.
You're from Brazil, and so you are really like the girl from Ipanema, I think. That's right. And isn't that the name of your shoe line?
Yes, I have a shoe line in Brazil. It's a flip-flop line. Actually, it was already an existing name. You know, Ipanema is one of the most famous beaches in Brazil, and it was already an existing name. And then they asked me if I was interested in doing a shoe line, and I thought, you know, I could do like a more expensive shoe line, or I can do and then I decided to do a flip-flop line because it was something that, you know, Brazilian population, you know, the majority is really poor, so, and they're really proud to be Brazilians and everything. They're really proud of me, and so I wanted to do something that everyone could actually have it. So we did the Ipanema Gisele, and every year, you know, I come up with like new designs. It's really fun for me. You know, it's really nice to go on the street and see people wearing something that you created.
Yeah, well, it's amazing.
So it's really fun. It's really like, you know, fulfilling. I think it's great because, you know, just taking pictures is coming to Brazil.
Are they older, younger? What?
I'm a middle child, so I have 2 older sisters and 2 younger sisters, and I have a twin sister.
And a twin sister, fraternal though, right?
Fraternal, yeah.
Right.
2 different.
6 girls. Your father's got to be.
My father's the best man in the world. You know, my parents have been married for 35 years, and I'm just so lucky to have my family. They like are so grounding and so like it's just so like refreshing to like have them. You know, it almost feels like I can go and do whatever I want, and I always have something so strong to fall back onto. You know, so it's really
yeah, the family support
gift,
is nothing. You know? There's nothing like that.
Nothing like that. It's such a.
Do you? I mean. Listen, everyone knows you're like the most famous model right now. You're the one right now. You're the it girl. No, you are. And wait, how did you start this? Did you? Well, I mean, did somebody comes along and says, "Oh, baby, we got to put you on a magazine"?
I was 13 years old, and I was in an excursion. Excursion is the thing you say?
On an excursion.
In an excursion. We were like 50 girls from a little town because I come from a 10,000 village in the south of Brazil. And it was the first time we were going to a shopping mall in São Paulo. So we were all like 50 girls wearing the same uniform. So it was kind of hard to miss us, you know? Right. Like 50 people in the same uniform. So we were all eating at the food area, and then I was like biting into a cheeseburger. I was 13 years old, and they're like, "You should be a model," and I was like, who is this strange person, right? My father says, don't talk to strangers. And I'm like, who is this guy asking me? I thought models were sluts and stuff. So I was like, this is strange. I'm like, I don't want to be there. I'm like, Mom, because my mom was there. And she came and talked to the guy. And then the guy was like, no, you know, your daughter,